Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
Did you guys survive the great TikTok blackout of 2025?
That didn't affect me one bit.
Didn't even know what happened. What app being banned would actually ruin your life?
I'd probably say like YouTube or Spotify or Wondery Plus or wherever you get your podcasts.
That would be a big bummer for us.
That would mean I'm out of a job. Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Reese's new chocolate lava big cups. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, those things are good.
You had some?
Yeah, I did. They're enormous.
They're a little thicker, kind of like the specialty Reese cups, which I like. Personally, the pumpkin Reese during Halloween is my favorite Reese's. But the lava, what's nice about the lava cup?
What's that? The
lava isn't like a flowy lava. It's like a gooey lava, and there's a nice little texture on the bottom that I kind of enjoy so far with the chocolate lava big cups. There's like a little gooiness to it that pairs well.
Well, we're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the motherfucking people what we got coming up.
Oh, boy, we had a great week of football that we're going to dive into. That's right. Chiefs advanced to the 7th straight AFC title game. That's fucking crazy. I mean, that is fucking insane. God, you guys are good. All right. Eagles dashing through the snow and a one Saquon away. Over the Rams we go, winning all the way.
We're out of Christmas. We're out of Christmas.
Oh, sorry.
We're not going to Christmas.
Eagles dashing through the snow against the Rams. We'll provide a bunch of championship Sunday discussions and more. And as always, though, we're going to get a little bit to that New news is brought to you by American Express. Yeah, we got to get into the college football championship that happened this past Monday. Ohio State Buckeyes. That's right. National championship back in the Buckeye State as they are the winners of the 12-team college football playoff. Was the 12-team format a success? Did it go too long? I think both of those can have different answers. Did it go too long? Yes. It went too long to me. But I'm also, I just don't like the playoff thing being that long for college. I don't know why. Maybe I'll get used to it, but it was very hard to stay engaged through the whole college football playoff.
Just go 6 teams.
But here's the problem. Both of the teams that won it,
2 buys.
Both of the teams that won it weren't in the top 6, right? Both of the teams that were in the championship were 7 and 8, right?
7 and 8, 8 and 7. All right now.
Hey-o. So, I mean, if it's a success to figure out who the best team is in football, then I think it worked because it allowed all of the big teams to compete in it. But that said, I don't like it still, even though it works.
We're just old school kind of guys.
That's probably it.
We just like shit how it used to be. And I don't know. I'm kind of with you. But at the same time, I did enjoy all these college football games. I did enjoy watching meaningful football being played and kids out here, fighting for their team to go a step further in the playoffs, be crowned champions. I did enjoy it.
I will say I can't remember a less exciting national championship, though. I mean, just a complete ass kicking.
You hate to see it. I mean, especially between literally the Battle of Cleveland in my book. I mean, when you grow up in Cleveland, Ohio, you either love Notre Dame or Ohio State or both.
No doubt.
It was a funny feeling, at least going into it for me. On top of that, Freeman being an ex-Ohio State Buckeye.
Yep.
Notre Dame.
Cincinnati Bearcat coach, right?
Yeah. So he was there when since he went to the college football playoffs themselves.
Ryan Day was with me in Philadelphia for one of Chip Kelly's seasons, and now Chip Kelly is the OC for Ryan Day at Ohio State.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow, so Chip Kelly got a
national championship. That's
nice.
right.
He went to I was at the damn, I didn't even realize this is why I got to watch more TV. Well, shout out to Chip Kelly getting himself a ring, and shout out to Ohio State Buckeyes, man. I got a bunch of friends that were super stoked that Ohio State went for the field goal at the end to make sure they covered the spread, and something that the Chiefs did not elect to do in the game against the Houston Texans this past weekend.
That is one of the things, man, with the sports gambling that.
Dude,
these end of game scenarios where it's the right thing to do, and then
so crazy. We had a legit bad beat, like SVP and Stanford Steve always love to do those bad beats. Man, that is as bad of a beat as you can think of. A safety with 40 seconds left in the game, just to go to the other side of the spread,
dude.
Hilarious.
I had Big Wit in the suite for the Eagles versus Packers. And when Saquon slid, he missed his bet. He would have gone over or whatever. I don't even know what
was it. Yeah, whatever the parlay or whatever it was. Yeah.
But it just you could see it just crushing.
Dude.
No.
And it's so sick how Vegas always knows. They always know it's right. It's going to be this way or that way at the end. Ohio State goes up 3 fucking touchdowns or whatever it was, and all of a sudden it's right at the end of the game. It's right at 8 to 10 points. Are you kidding me? It's right in between those two numbers. Either way, it's absolutely hysterical.
The NFL scripted. You know that.
Well, that's why you got to give them a story to write, man. Got to give him a good story to write. You had Roger on last week talking about it.
All right. Shout out to the Buckeyes.
Speaking of Roger Goodell on Late Night.
Yeah, baby.
Jason, you had our big dog, Roger Goodell, a friend of the show, on They Call It Late Night.
That's right. Every NFL player's dad.
He all but confirmed the NFL will move to an 18-game in season.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he can technically confirm it because I think it has to be voted on by the owners. But I think everybody knows. I mean, everybody knows this is where it's headed. 17 games doesn't make sense. There's more away games than home games some year for some teams. I think that the 18-game season was a foregone conclusion when they went to 17. They went to 17 to see how it felt.
Well, we did get some rule updates. Roger's still out on including hockey fights, which big bummer over here. But Ocho Cinco wants DPI to be 15 yards instead of a spot foul.
First of all, I love that Ocho Cinco is trying to make the game more fair for defensive players because it feels like that's the complete opposite direction. As a receiver, I would not expect him to say something like this.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there's a way to have DPI similar to face masks where depending on how overly egregious the DPI is, it's a 15-yarder or it's a spot foul. Like if you straight up tackle a guy, that should be put at the spot. That's bullcrap. But if you're just hand fighting and it kind of happens in the play, I kind of feel like that should be 15 yards. Does that make sense?
I hear what you're saying. I think it
would be impossible to officiate.
Fine the way it is. I think all of this is fine the way it is.
All right, fair enough.
I think defensive holding is only 5 yards. That's kind of where it balances out. Offensive holding is 10.
Yeah, we got to get rid of offensive holding just in general. The defense can hold.
Psycho. You're insane. Bo Allen wants hitting the crossbar on a field goal to be worth 4 points. A doink is actually good.
I'm very out on this rule.
Yeah, I don't know where Bo was going with this, but it was good to see him in the suite after the game.
Yeah.
Honey Bobo.
Honey Bobo.
Miss my guy, man. And it's always fun watching him on the late night, man.
He's brought a lot of energy and juice to it.
As he always does. Shout out to Goodell and everybody, and you guys always killing it. Can't wait to see this week, brother. You wanna pump it? You got any good guests this week, or
we got Ryan Clark.
Nice.
We got Jameis Winston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Famous Jameis.
And then we got my man Jim Gaffigan.
Jim Gaffigan.
Yes.
Are you fucking
excited.
kidding me?
I'm excited for all three.
Awesome, dude.
Do you know he played offensive line, I believe, in college?
I mean, god damn, it makes sense.
Yeah, right?
A lot of the offensive linemen are some of the funniest motherfuckers I know.
Dude, he is, and he's right up there with one of the funniest dudes I've ever. Yeah. I've been a fan for a long time. Are you getting a pre-show speech from Jameis? I don't know, Brandon. We haven't figured out the full gambit of the content, but we got some fun things lined up.
You always do. But he sure does get the fucking people going when he does that.
Something else that got the people going was TikTok being banned for 15 hours. That's right. You would have thought all of the internet lost their mind.
Yeah.
Did you guys survive the great TikTok blackout of 2025? Didn't even know it happened. I'm not on TikTok.
Knew it happened, didn't give two shits about it. Shout out to everybody on TikTok that needs it to make money and does a great job of promoting themselves or their business on there.
Yep.
But that didn't affect me one bit. I'm an Instagram, Twitter guy. I don't know. It is what it is. I got off Facebook a long time ago and haven't looked back since.
Dude, Facebook, what happened? How did Facebook go the route of MySpace? What happened to that?
Well, they let all the old people on. They let our parents get on, and our parents,
Pretty true.
started telling everybody how they felt.
If they would have just kept it to college kids, you have to have the college URL. That's how you first had to get on.
You had to have the college email.
Yeah.
That was the only time I ever used it. I never used it.
I used my college email for a good 10 years after leaving University of Cincinnati, and then found out that it was not working anymore.
Yeah, I think they move on.
They cut me off.
I didn't know how to log in.
Well, that's a problem.
That is a problem unless you let it work for you instead of against you. Although it did work against me when class was canceled and I just showed up to class for no fucking reason. Shout out to TikTok.
What app being banned would actually ruin your life? I don't know that any of them.
Say probably
I guess Maps.
I'd probably say like YouTube or Spotify or Wondery Plus or wherever you get your podcasts.
That would be a big bummer for us. That would really suck.
That would mean I'm out of a job. All right. That's it for New News, brought to you by American Express.
All righty. Let's move on to some bold topics to wrap up the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, starting with Chiefs 23, Texans 14. Triumph.
Woo!
How does it feel to be going into your 7th straight AFC title game?
It feels good, man. One game and you get to punch your ticket into the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's
right there.
It's one of those scenarios you dream about in the beginning of the season to be able to do this. And we've been fortunate enough to do this for 7 straight years. I've had a heartbreak. I've had triumph. I've won and lost this game multiple times. So it's I know exactly how to attack this thing, and you just got to attack it day by day and not peak too soon and circle the wagons, baby. It's going to be a tough one against the Buffalo Bills.
I don't think people realize how fucking crazy this is. 7 straight times you have been one of the top 2 teams in the AFC. It's just mind-blowing that this has happened this much. And it's a testament to you guys, obviously. Is it just expected you're going to go to the AFC Championship game
I mean,
and then Super Bowl?
I put that on myself every single year.
Yeah.
It's either that or I'm a failure.
Oh, okay.
Nothing in between.
Well, that's a hell of a way to live your life. It's working out so far.
And it has nothing to do with, I don't care if I'm the MVP of the league, which I'll never be, or which I've never been up for, but it doesn't matter what you do individually. It's all about what your team does at the end of the day.
I don't care if I'm the rushing league title, like if I'm the rushing yardage champion.
It's all about what your team does. And in Kansas City, we set those expectations for ourselves.
This game was also Andy Reid's 300th career win.
Big Red.
How about that?
You hear what he said?
What did he say?
He said, we get a few more, it'll actually match my weight.
I wonder how many more.
So I'm here to get him a few more and match his weight.
He's gotten a little bit skinny. I think he's under 300 now, right?
Yes, he looks great. He does look great. I have no idea how much he weighs, no. But I thought it was a pretty good bit that everybody should hear because Andy Reid, even though he's one of the greatest coaches ever in 300 career wins, is absolutely insane. He still finds a way to brush it off and have fun with it. That's why I love the guy.
Andy's the greatest. Playoff Yeti. Let's get to the real thing. You wore the right cleats again, and you finished with 7 catches for 117 yards.
I wore them just for you, just so you could thrive. Just so you could thrive right now.
There is nothing more that I love knowing that I'm still having an impact on the field by telling Travis to wear the right cleats.
That red dye, baby, makes me look way faster, doesn't it?
Dude, you got to
move so much quicker. I can really outrun everyone, can't I?
Get those new ones. It's not so much speed as it is the all right. Anyways, so why did the playoffs bring the best out of the Yeti?
You know, I wish it was just a switch that I could say it's time to go and I'm ready to play. That's not what it is. It's throughout the year we try and play our best every single week. Every single play, I'm trying my hardest. I'm doing everything I can to help my team win throughout the week. And over the course of a season, I think that we have a method and a formula from Coach Reid that we just gradually get better as the season goes on. And when we go into the playoffs, we're playing our best football. At least that's the effort. That's the focus. That's the determined mindset to be able to play your best at the end of the season.
Right.
You know, it's everybody on the same page. Everybody, doing their part. And when the ball's in our hands, we make plays when we're called upon. And I was fortunate that I had 7 to 8 chances to make a play. I failed on one and had a ball slapped out of my hand early on. And from that point on, I felt like I could get a rhythm and get going here. But at the same time, it's just football, baby.
Right.
There's never a time where I'm, holding back and I gotta make sure I keep some things in my back pocket. It's not that. It's I'm always competing my ass off, man.
Yeah, I think you guys had 23 days off from your last game. At least the starters did, most of them.
Yeah,
before this game.
Some of that helps. Some of that helps at the end of the day.
I think it hurt you guys a little bit. I feel like offensively, your guys' timing was off. The first 2 or 3 drives, you ran some plays that felt like, there's a little bit of rustiness there, but I feel like for guys like you, for guys that have been in the league for a long time, I know I always appreciated the rest.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It means more for the older guys.
That's what you're playing your ass off in the regular season for, is to get that rest going into a stretch and being able to get that 1 seed or being able to get a playoff berth under your belt so that you can maybe miss that last game. Whatever the situation is, you try your ass off throughout the year to get that opportunity and get the honor of being able to kind of, take those weeks to get healthy.
Let's watch this touchdown catch you had, because the styling and profiling by you was awesome as well. Go Pat. Up.
Patty Mahomes pushes the pocket, has the strength to fight off a 300-pound man while throwing an absolute dart in the back of the end zone.
Why you got to look at Shire like this?
I listen. I'm just in the moment. I got a lot of respect for Shire.
There's something personal there. There's personal there.
Personal there. Stop doing that. I don't have vendettas against people for no fucking reason. He's never done anything to me. He's a great competitor.
He is a great competitor.
And all that is just me having fun playing football, dog. And sometimes, in the playoffs, you play with a little bit more emotion, a little bit more aggression, and a little bit more swagger. And I went on Stephen A's show last week and told everybody if I got in there, I'd swag it out. And sure enough, this is just how I did it, man.
Well, you also had this catch for 49 yards.
Yeah, that was the first catch I had. This one was just making
Come
plays.
on, look at them red shoes. Come on now. Oh, yeah, red shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, the red shoes really helped me when Zaire went for the strip. Yeah, I mean, it's you play a little bit better when nobody's guarding you, and that's the beauty of the NFL.
It's always good. They went with a blitz on this, right? Is that where my Pat saw it?
They went with a nickel blitz. Nickel blitz on top of that, when they rush 5, less defenders on the back end. You got 2 guys running with the flat, nobody over the middle of the field. And You just run and replace. Pat was right there in sync with me. It's a day one install play, so you can play really fast. That's why Coach loves dialing up those things. And good football, man.
Big play, big play. The whole world was talking about something else during the game, and I'm sure you saw some of this, but they were complaining about the refs again, Trav. Even Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, I hate the cheating ass Chiefs. Spelling ass with two Z's.
Shout out to Toonchi, man.
Colin Saunders had a rebuttal. He said, literally, folks will see shit like this and say, yep, just like I thought. Refs versus the Texans. Bro, the Texans left the all-time leading playoffs receiver wide booty butt naked open for 4 quarters.
Just hearing you say that.
And yet the Chiefs needed those calls.
Wide booty butt naked open. They did. They left me butt naked open.
And I forgot to mention them boys at 8 sacks. 8. CJ couldn't even scratch his ass for a good second before he was getting sacked. We need to get Colin on the podcast. This guy's fucking hilarious.
Oh, man. As you know, the D-line and O-line rooms in the NFL, that it's the pure comedy. Shout out to Sir Bank.
And you guys were getting after CJ's offensive line wasn't great all year. That was the big thing that was kind of holding them back. He was getting hit quite a bit all season, but the Chiefs got after him a bit extra hard. 14 quarterback hits, 9 tackles for loss,
Furious
8
George.
sacks, 1 blocked field goal again.
Leo Chenal.
What do you think about the 2 roughing the passer calls?
I'd like to plead the 5th.
I can comment on it though, right?
Of course.
I think the second one was completely just like absolutely ridiculous, right? I mean, he didn't even get touched. I don't know how they just missed it.
He definitely got touched.
I could see what they saw, but I don't think it was really that much forcible contact to his head. I think it was like, it looked like it was, but it didn't look like it was. In slow motion, it was that much. But I understand why they called it. Just thought it was a bad call. Let's talk about pregame fits. Trav, you went with the shorts, and it was, I mean, that wind was fucking cold.
Pre-game fit? You talking about the walk-in or like when I was warming up?
That shit was cold as fuck.
It was not. The sun was out. And regardless, it's like I got a hat on. I'm keeping the wind off my ears. My legs don't get cold because I'm a hairy son of a bitch.
Bro, that wind, I don't care what you say. That wind was gusting, and it was a blowing, and it was a chilling.
Well, you got to understand. I'm going out there. When I do these warm-ups, I'm going out there for 10 minutes max.
That's a good point.
Like I'm going out there to gauge it. Like if it's super snowy or super like rainy and super cold, like I might throw a hoodie on just to like get the sweat going. But for the most part, I really don't care what the weather is in warm-ups. That being said, I didn't put anything else on for the game, but whatever it is, I mean, the cold is the cold. I'm going to find a way to stay warm on the sidelines, whether I got a jacket or I'm sitting on the heaters or I'm running up and down the sideline to keep the blood flow going and the body loose. Like I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm not worried about what the weather is and how it's going to affect how I play. I just go out there and play my fucking game.
I felt the same way when I used to play. I didn't really get cold, but I'll tell you this, being an analyst on the sideline, it was cold, especially when you sit down and your pants roll up and your ankles are exposed.
You got to get some socks, bud. We got to get some longer socks.
Actually, I had wool socks and I had boots on, but the area in between the pant leg, it still rolled up on me. I was cold. It was cold.
Got to get your tailor, work on that.
I don't know what to say.
Well, Jason, we got a good one from Rodney Lacroix. I think that's how you say that name. Jason looks like the guy you hire to get possum out of your attic. Which I thought was absolutely hilarious because outside of like the what do you call it, the jacket and the hat like coordination, it's the yellow gloves that give you this guy can fucking just round up some rodents.
Well, I went with the yellow gloves because a lot of times, Trav, you'll go with the yellow gloves, but you didn't do that on this one.
You got to know if you're calling me out for going and I got to go red cleats, I've got to go red gloves. I can't just be out here.
Well, go yellow cleats.
You want me to go yellow cleats this week?
Go yellow, but go with that kind of yellow, not like the other kind of yellow.
What?
Don't do like the other Jordan yellow. I don't know how to show the cleat that I'm talking about.
I only have one cleat, yellow cleat.
Don't go with this kind of like color. It's got to be full. It's got to be full.
Full yellow. All right.
Yeah.
Got it. I don't even know what you showed me, but I hear you saying full yellow. I got you.
Yeah.
All yellow.
Yeah.
On it.
But also maybe just keep wearing the red ones because they're working. And I don't know what the yellow does like.
Player makes shoes. Shoes don't make the player.
Yeah, tell that to your feet when they start fucking hurting and they don't work very well. I had to go back into this old ass cleat for the last 4 years of my career.
It's because you were in Under Armour, man.
Well, I was in Nike, then I went to Under Armour, then I went back to Nike, and then Nike made these awful cleat. The bottom of the new Nikes is just so fucking terrible. And so I went back to an old Nike cleat, and I tried the Jordans, but they were too soft. It was like running in sand. So I went back to the old like Nike cleats, and then I got my acceleration back.
Nice. Shout out to Nike.
Did you meet the Rizzler?
Did you meet the Rizzler?
Did I meet him? I didn't meet him. Who's the Rizzler?
There you go. He didn't meet him, folks.
Is that the Rizzler? This kid?
Yeah. The kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's big on TikTok, I think.
Oh, nice.
TikTok went down, so he had to show up at the game.
That's huge.
Shout out to the Rizzler, man. He's just a young, chubby kid, man, just like me. Just a sports fanatic.
LeBron stats, Travis Kelce's 14th straight playoff game with 70-plus receiving yards. That is the longest streak in NFL history. The second longest streak in the NFL history is 7. The second longest active streak is 2. In other words, Travis Kelce is fucking killing the postseason. Great LeBron stat.
There you go. 70 yards. Chris Berman, the Swami himself, he interviewed me before this one and told me that including my playoff yardage, I have over 8 miles of receiving yards.
8 miles.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty damn awesome.
It's insane.
How does it feel to be right behind Jerry Rice? The only players with 2,000-plus receiving yards and 20-plus receiving touchdowns in the postseason.
I mean, I'm right there with him at this point, and it's a pretty goddamn cool feeling. That being said, for whatever reason, man, you know, you set these goals and these like statistical accolades that you want to meet when you first get into the league. You're just like, man, I want to be in the conversations with the greatest ever and the most yards and the most touchdowns and all the guys that you look at that are at the top of that list. Like you feel like that's what's going to make me satisfied. And that's what's going to make me feel like I've done it.
Yeah.
While you're in it, I'm just not satisfied with, you know, what I'm doing. I feel like I have this mentality and this mindset week in, week out, year in, year out to just be better than what I was the previous day.
Yeah.
You know, I think all these stats and accolades and everything, they'll be cool when I'm done playing. I'll be able to look back on everything and say, nice, man, that was what I fucking edged in the in history. And right now I'm so focused on beating the Buffalo Bills right now, man, that
hell yeah, I
could really care less about passing any of Jerry Rice's records. And you know, shout out to Jerry Rice. I'm not saying that because you know,
no, Jerry's the man.
I'm downplaying that. You know, he's the fucking GOAT. And even if I do pass his records, I'm still going to consider him the greatest to ever do it. You know, like it just is how I feel about these kind of things of just never being satisfied, man. And as I look over the course of my career, I've just never felt like that. I've never felt that I've made it feeling. It's always just been, what can I do better? What can I do next? And what I can do next is, you know, win another AFC championship.
Yeah, no, I get it. And you're focused on team goals, and you guys are one game away from going to another consecutive Super Bowl. There was somebody that cared about the LeBron stats, and that was LeBron. LeBron James tweeted, at T. Kelce,
yeah,
congrats, brother.
See, now
NFL record.
This is dope. This got me going. This is sweet.
Yeah, right? Sometimes this is why the LeBron stats matter, because then LeBron tweets about you. Congrats, brother. NFL record for most 100 yards receiving in the playoffs. 9 games. Bada boom. Fire. NBA
Thanks,
James
Brown.
South. 3 of them. And a salute. Who you got to salute?
Yes, sir.
Let's keep moving on to some of these other games, Trav. Congratulations. Good luck this week.
Thank you, brother. Eagles 28, Rams 22. Moving on to a little snow game in Philly. Jason, you were at this magical snow globe.
I was.
I was talking to you earlier about it. You said it kind of reminded you of the 2013 game you had.
A little bit. I mean, the 2013 game was snowing from the get-go. What was unique about this one is if you go back and watch the first half, there's like not a fucking fleck of snow. It all just like started coming down randomly.
Yeah.
And then by the time it's the third and fourth quarter, it's a full-on goddamn blizzard. Like it was intense.
Crazy.
It was cool. And the Eagles have already, I think maybe even said publicly, at least it's being alluded to, that they want to go to a retractable dome because they want to be able to like host Super Bowls. They want to be able to have events year round in the next stadium they build. And I just am so much against the dome. Like I think that snow, rain. That's one of the things I love about football is that the elements play a factor, and they played a factor in this game. Man. So I thought it was awesome. I love snow games. I was also in a box, so I didn't really have to deal with any of it, but it was awesome to watch from outside the window. Highly big fan of the snow game.
Well, the irony about the 2013 game and this game was that the Eagles were playing Matthew Stafford both games.
That's right.
And the Eagles came out on top in both games. Shout out to Matty Stafford, man, our guy.
Hell yeah.
Fellow friend, and man, what a fucking competitor that guy is. Are snow games the best type of football game, though?
I think so. I think snow it just makes everything magical. It has this way of putting everything, especially when you're playing in it, but also as a spectator, like, I don't know. It
does just make it more dramatic and just more like just a fun atmosphere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, we played up in Buffalo, and it was snowy, and we're getting pegged with fucking snowballs at the end of it.
Yeah.
And there was something about, I don't think if it's as snowy as it was and, built up like excitement for the fans going in there, getting paid $20 an hour just to, clear out the snow. I think it makes such a cool element for certain stadiums and certain like teams that I think it has to be like the best like atmosphere to play in. It's the only one that kind of uplifts everybody if it's the right amount of snow, I guess.
Yeah, it just has this way about it where it just feels like it's almost like whimsical and like it's awesome. I love snow games. Always have, always will.
Where did you get this? What is this? This
poncho?
throw? This like poncho? Is that
actually? So
that's blanket material though. That's not poncho material.
Oh, it's poncho. I got it in LA. It's definitely not NFL licensed because it was from a guy named Chang on Venice Beach Boardwalk. I'm not even making this up. Bro, we had a whole bit for the late night show that we ended up not doing because of the fires that are out in LA. It didn't feel right anymore, the comedy behind it.
Yeah.
But I ended up making friends with one of the shop owners down there on Venice Beach.
And this was what he had for you?
Yeah, he scammed me into paying $100 for this poncho. Yes.
$100?
I knew it was wrong, but I'm like, I got to support Chang. I knew there's no chance, but you know what? This guy's out here trying to scam people, make a living. I get it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, so I did it. Whatever.
Nice. You're a good guy. That's all I saw in there. You didn't get scammed. You knew exactly what you were buying.
Well, he tried to scam me. I just went along with it.
Yeah, that's not getting scammed. You just wanted to help a guy out.
It's true.
There's nothing scammy about that.
Well, he was scamming. I wasn't scamming.
Well, he was scamming, or he just knew that he could hit you at the right spot.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
He's like, there's a big whale over here. He's got a big old pocketbook.
Oh, yeah. And I can hit him where it hurts.
I bought 3 other ones for $100, and then I had people sign them, and then I sold those for $200.
And that's how you didn't get scammed.
I became the scammer, and then I took the money back. I told them I took the money back to Chang. One day that video will surface. It was gonna be epic.
So good. The biggest combo going on in the game was Rams rookie Jared Verse talking that shit, and he was backing it up. He was having himself a hell of a game. But after every single play he made sure that the Eagles fans saw him and heard him. As he was running to the sidelines. But a pregame quote, though, I hate Eagles fans. They're so annoying. I hate Eagles fans. When I see that green and white, I hate it. I actually get upset. I actually genuinely get hot. Him being hot is like him being furious.
Yeah, he's from like an hour or two north of Philly, I think. At least that's where he went to high school.
So he gets it.
Just embracing it.
Yeah.
Listen, he played pretty dang good, for being honest.
Yeah, he backed it up.
Their D-line played better than I thought they would. I mean, I think the Eagles' offensive line is very good. They have a good D-line as well with the Rams, but I thought that the Eagles' O-line was really going to block them pretty handily because of how good they are. And that was a good matchup all game long. I mean, they brought the heat. They ran games well. I think
the rookie getting banged up. I think
you're talking about
slowed
Fisk?
Him down. Yeah, and man, that dude is good.
Yeah, and Fisk runs a lot of the games really well. He's got a knack for running those TEs and everything. He sets things up for other guys, so he's a big part of what they do up front.
I will say this though, being a Chiefs player my entire life, going to your games, I've gotten some fun banter with the Eagles. Yeah. I think Eagles fans get it. I think they know they want to make they arguably do love it. Like they want somebody to come in and talk shit to them.
For sure.
They want it to be a rowdy and like almost like a fight mentality. Like I fucking hate you, you hate us. Yeah. Like let's do this. There's like
we're gonna talk shit, but then there's also like kind of like at the end of the day,
there's
like,
a respect at the end.
Kind of respect that a little bit, being a dickhead, but fuck you.
Exactly. Yeah. I think there is a little bit of that. So the Eagles putting it on the Jumbotron before the game.
I didn't see that.
I saw that. I thought that was pretty clever.
Make sure
the Eagles knew that was
the
guy.
In case you missed this.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy said this before the game.
Yep. But I think I've learned to appreciate the Eagles fans for that. And I've also been lucky that my brother's one of the best Eagles to ever play the fucking game. So that makes them kind of appreciate my family a little bit more. So we have more of a mutual respect for each other. But yeah, Eagles fans, they want you to do this kind of stuff. And I think I don't know, maybe Jared knew that coming in because he grew up not too far away.
Well, I think he did know because he said this after the game. He said after the game, I was walking in the locker room, they were throwing snowballs at me. They bleed green and white. I like that they stand on it. They don't shy away from it. My phone was blowing up the last 2 or 3 days. All I was seeing was, yeah, we embrace it. We love that. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So I think he grew up on the East Coast. He knows what the deal is. This is just kind of the way it works. I loved every second of it. And clearly, I mean, it got the most out of him. I thought he played pretty damn well.
Yeah.
Really, the Rams in general played pretty well. I thought the elements affected them quite a bit. And the other guy that played really well was Saquon.
Let's talk Saquon then. Finished with 26 carries, 205 and a touchdown. Broke off TD runs of 62 and 78. God damn.
Yeah.
The guy's just absolutely taking over every fucking game he's in. He seems to be unstoppable and a force that you just got to weather, and you can't fucking stop this thing. Let's see both of these clips, though. I want to see both of these to the house. I mean, speed kills, especially in the fucking snow. Looks like this is the 62-yarder. This is the first one. Very similar to the in-season touchdown that he had against him.
Interesting is that, like, you go back to the start of this, both of these plays, I believe, are inside zones that hit front side. Typically, that play has a tendency to roll behind it.
Yeah.
Good job by Cam. God, that was a great block.
Technically, it hit in the A gap, so it hit where you think it would.
Yeah, but I mean, normally it rolls behind the center.
Yeah, it stays on that hash.
Actually, that might not have been
the alley.
That was a strong side inside zone.
Yeah, great kick out block by my guy Dallas Goedert.
Was that even inside zone? Go back to this. Let me see this.
This guy's who gives a shit? It's 100% inside zone.
Right?
Yes. Outside zone, the running back takes 3 steps past the midline. Come on, Jason, you know this. God damn it, I'm doing this too damn long. The second clip, though, came at one of the most crucial points in the fucking game. Fourth quarter, 5 minutes to go. Now this is an inside zone.
This is an inside split zone. The tight end's whacking back. Landon Dickerson does a phenomenal job. They're going out to this overhang player. He bangs the guy that he thinks he's going to end up blocking out on top of the tackle as that outside backer folds back in and then tracks him on the front side of this. And then Cam Jurgens has a huge block as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, what screws that kind of stuff up is, I mean, very similar. Just hand the ball off and let him just find the crease.
He just has a knack for finding his way on these plays. He really does.
What I like about this, though, is that Jordan Mailata kind of hangs in there. He doesn't get too much depth.
They could have very easily got thinned out right there.
And now two guys are blocking one.
We would, Stout would call that asparagus. When all of a sudden the outside guy kind of folds in behind. Like, it's not like a design game. He just kind of like flows naturally in behind the other D tackle.
Why are we calling it asparagus?
I don't know, because he didn't know what to call it. I think is literally why he called it asparagus. I don't know what to call this. Call it asparagus. So then he just called it asparagus.
Make it make sense. It's asparagus because that's what we call it.
But Landon does such a great job of knocking that out, tracking his guy, blocking. I mean, he blocked damn near 3 people on that play. And then Cam Jurgens has the hard job, held up with the nose, and he just does a fantastic job. And this thing goes for a big one. This was kind of the game sealing run. Not kind of, it was.
Well, you say it was the game sealing run, but the Rams definitely had a chance.
Yeah, they had an opportunity. They did.
They definitely had a chance, and he got
a lot
I
shouldn't say that. It wasn't the game sealing. They had an opportunity at the end.
Huge momentum booster, though.
Huge run. Saquon, obviously, another unbelievable game against the Rams.
200 plus yards, man. This guy's running for 200 plus in the playoffs. Holy shit. Do we know that's the guy we need to stop? Are we locked into our IDs?
Yeah.
Are we playing our gaps? Easier said than done, obviously, with that type of offensive line, tight ends, the way the wide receivers are in there in the run game, how the Eagles spread everybody out with the RPOs, and then on top of that, the way Saquon can just set up fucking blocks and absolutely knife the defense and hit the holes and speed, confidence, bulldozer, break arm tackles. I mean, he's been doing it all, and he's playing confident, man.
I think there's such an underrated part of his game is setting blocks and being able to, his vision. I'm telling you, we never got a chance to witness it with the Giants because the line just wasn't that capable, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, they were dealing with injuries. It felt like every single fucking year.
I guess, but I'm just letting you, like, him behind this offensive line and watching him able to manipulate blocks, hit plays front side that I didn't think were, like, nobody I've seen do that. Like, there was a same side run I bring it up all the time where he gets in, then he gets back out. He's just got an insane feel for the game.
You want to be good at running back? Figure out how the linemen are taught to block this play.
Yeah.
Don't just go out there and just be like, give me the ball and I'm going to just run through the A gap or the B gap. Figure out how guys are being blocked and how the scheme is like supposed to be.
When I also, like, I've never talked to this with him, but I feel like the best backs I've played with, similar to the way you play tight end, like you have like your first read and your second read when you're running a play, but I feel like you do that kind of when you're practicing. When you're in the game, I feel like a lot of it is just like natural feel for how the game's being played and what is happening in front of you. You're not so narrowed in. There's so many guys I run outside zone with where like they run to the first read. And it's like, brother, there's a cutback lane like 2 steps ago. Why didn't you just hit that shit? You know what I mean? And it feels like he's got that ability to see it. And I wonder if he's just like doing that all on instinct and natural ability in the game as opposed to, like, I don't know. Does that make sense?
No, 100%. Yeah. You got to have a feel for the game, understand the structure and the scheme, but you still have to have a feel for the game and be able to go out there and just play ball, man.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing right now, man. He's playing the best ball of anybody right now at the running back position. As an O-line, what is it like when you know you're blocking for a guy who can break it at any time?
I don't know that I mean, the last one I probably had
one.
Yeah. I mean, I play with some really good backs. Ryan Matthews was an underrated back. Obviously, LaShawn McCoy was the best one I played with.
Fresno
Darren
State.
Sproles. Like, I play with some big play ability guys. And to me, I don't think you really ever are blocking thinking about that big play. Now, it might be different because Saquon's had so many of them this year. But I was always just like, hey, just block it to the whistle. And then you just knew when you had a big play like that, it was such a momentum shift. Like, it's just like it is a huge, just like great feeling for the entire unit. And then you just get to go walk off to the sideline and you're like, yeah, that's fun. Let's go do that again. Yeah. I'll do that as many times as I want. I don't got to grind out a 15 play drive. Yeah. Let's just have those big ones. That's fun.
Shady McCoy tweeted out, my boy going for 200 yards again.
Yeah, baby.
As he added Saquon. I mean, he just knew. He knew what kind of day it was going to be, and that Saquon is just in the zone right now.
Well, and you know this, Trav, but the snow is to the benefit, in my opinion at least, to the running game, because the defensive line is the ones that have to make a play. They're the ones that have to go out of their way to beat an offensive player. We get to sit on double teams. We get to just plod forward. The defensive guys have to be the ones that cut and make a play, where Saquon, if he just hits something at 100 miles an hour, a guy to try and go like regain his footing, get over there, tackle. Like, I always feel like whenever it's raining or snow, the run game is going to be more impactful in the outcome of the game.
I think if it's a snow game, I'm going to have a big game.
As a pass catcher?
Yeah.
So maybe, why do you think that?
Well, one, because Pat Mahomes can sling that ball to anything. It doesn't matter if it's rain, sleet, or snow. Yeah. But also, I'm heavier than the DBs, which means my feet are going into the ground more, which means it's not so much ice for me and on top of that, I grew up playing hockey. I know how to even run on ice.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have the upper hand.
So you just have a more acclimatized.
I can move. Just a more acclimatized game.
Yeah, snow neutralizes speed to a certain extent.
Oh, yeah, baby. That's all. I need everybody to just come on, slow down just a little bit for me, baby.
Yeah, come on down to this. You remember we used to play UConn, and the UConn used to grow their grass out longer just to slow the game down and make you play their freaking power football.
Bears do it. The fucking Green Bay does it.
Yeah, smart.
If you don't have fast guys.
That's right. If you have fast guys, make that a track meet. All right, anyway, shout out to Saquon and LaShawn McCoy for being the best snow running backs I've ever seen.
Well, it wasn't just the offense that was firing, man. Jalen Carter,
bro,
arguably the best game of his career, maybe 5 tackles, 3 QB hits, 2 sacks, PBU, forced fumble. I mean, what else is that? That's a stat stuffer right there. He hit just about every defense outside of an interception and a fumble recovery. He hit just about every defensive statistic you could possibly hit.
It was insane. I mean, he made all of these huge plays in really important parts of it. The forced fumble, the sack, obviously, on the 3rd and 2, right before the last play of the game for the Rams.
Yeah.
I mean, he had so many huge plays. Yeah, I don't know which one you would kind of narrow it down to, but I think it was nobody impacted the game more probably on either team than Jalen Carter.
Straight up.
Outside of maybe Saquon.
No, I'm with you. The sack on 3rd and 2 at the end of the game, it's like me sitting in the middle of the fucking field wide open. You got to block the biggest guy on the fucking field, guys. And you would rather have 2 on him than none.
So he kept doing this. Like he kept slanting down inside. How was the game plan with the game on the line not to double Jalen Carter? I don't know how that's not the game plan.
Yeah, dude, I get it, man. Football's a hard game, man.
I mean, I'm happy about it, but
it's a hard game.
It's not that hard. I mean, they made it harder for themselves. Secure that D tackle first, especially when he's freaking Jalen Carter. that blew my mind.
It's a weird sense that a lot of great defensive linemen have. They feel this like leverage point where you're giving them too much pressure.
Yeah.
The moment you get too much pressure and you get just a little bit off balance.
Yep. Yeah.
They're fucking swimming you. They're fucking ripping. They're spinning. They're using the momentum and the strength you have against you.
Yeah.
The great ones just have an ability to like put somebody in a mental blizzard all day by playing with the speed, the power, the hands, and the juke moves, man.
So the biggest thing I'm trying to do against him is, first of all, double team him. I'm doing everything I can. Whoever is blocking to at least put a hand on him.
Where's the mic?
At least put a hand on him.
The 3 technique is the mic today.
Even if you got to block this guy over here, drag. Do not just go straight out there. We ain't fucking doing that today, all right? And if I got to go over here, I'm going to drag for you. That's how we're going to do this. We're not going to give this guy space.
A drag for the non-football heads is what?
If I'm going away from him, I'm not just going to go away and do my assignment. I'm going to stick my hand out to limit the amount of space that guy has to work with.
There it is. You're going to limit the space. Nice.
And the tackle can do that. The center can do that, or the guard can do that, depending on what technique he's in. But nice. I'm limiting space. I'm applying. I'm trying to get him before he gets going, and I'm getting ready when I quick set him for that quick hump move. No. That's what I'm trying to think about in the back of my head. And then after that, he's going to beat me 9 times out of 10 if I'm not doubling him anyway. So
I was about to say, just fucking help.
Yeah.
That's the call. Let's move on to the rest of the game. Shout out to the Eagles and good luck next week against the Commanders. And speaking of the Commanders, rest of the games, Commanders 45, Lions 31. No one in the world thought that the Commanders were going to come out on top in this one.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think Scott Van Pelt, SVP, he's kind of a Commanders homer because he's from the area.
He's a Washington guy, yeah. He's that DMV area.
I have not thought the Commanders were ready for this all season. I always felt like they were a year away, even with the rookie quarterback playing great. It just felt like they don't have as many talented guys as you would want, and they continually do it. They just have continued to play better. I think Dan Quinn, and this is not like a fucking groundbreaking take, what Dan Quinn has done up there with that defense has been nothing short of remarkable. I think he is having those guys play so great right now.
Yeah.
It was a huge getting Bobby Wagner this offseason. I really feel like that's accelerated the vision of a lot of things happening out there on defense.
That's the guy. That's the guy that's making it happen.
So the Eagles played the Commanders last time in the first game, and they had almost 100 yards rushing. Not the first game, the last time they played in the second game. The Eagles almost had 100 yards rushing. Maybe they did have 100 yards rushing in the first half. And when they ran this counter play, and it was there, They had a huge hit on it. Then all of a sudden you saw them adjust to it. Bobby is screaming over the tight end couldn't block him. Like he had no chance on the Y block, the double team block to collect Bobby Wagner. He kept beating him. Deron Payne started looping outside a lane and making the play.
Yeah.
They adjust so well to what you're doing on the day. They listen to calls really well. I felt like they did that well in Dallas when Dan Quinn was down there. Everything he does, they're not overly complicated on defense, but he gives those guys freedom to make plays. He coaches them well. They play. If you have any type of like tendency that's going to give the play away, run pass, what run it is, formational tells, anything, they are going to sniff it out. And they play so disciplined across the board. That being said, I mean, you know, their offense, I mean, they were the reason they beat the Lions. They just, they weren't stopped. I think they punted one time. They went for it on fourth down a bunch, but.
Which they got a bunch of fucking, you know, veteran proven guys on that side of the ball. Zach Ertz, you know, the offensive line, a veteran offensive line, 2 Super Bowl champs over there.
Allegretti,
Wiley. And Andrew Wiley, baby.
Yeah.
On top of that, they got guys like Eckler is a very savvy vet. And I think they got a lot of guys that have that confidence of I've been doing this a very long time. I know how to win. I know how to have success. And I know how to be accountable. And then you mix that in with a young quarterback that's very confident, does the work, understands a great scheme under Kingsbury. I mean, it makes sense. And he's got wide receivers all over the place making fucking big time fucking plays.
Yep. I mean, obviously McLaurin's the biggest one, but they still got Zach Ertz out there.
Ertz is making fucking big plays, big third down, big in the red zone.
They're a well-balanced offense. They run the ball really well. We were talking about Eckler. He's a great third down back. He does some good, he'll have some good runs too, but Brian Robinson gets north and south very well. Jayden Daniels with the reads. And then all of a sudden, if you want to stop that read stuff, you got to sneak somebody down in the box to take it away. And then they throw it over your head. They are very conducive offensively.
Conducive. Nice.
Is that the word I'm looking for?
Sure.
They're very.
I like the way you sold me.
Yeah, they're very complimentary offensively. And I think Kingsbury is doing a phenomenal job right now.
Somebody's in there, the Thorth. No, seriously, they're hitting on all cylinders, and I'm not gonna. The Lions were fucking hitting on all cylinders too, man. That was probably the funnest of the 3 games. The other 2 games that I watched, or 3 games that I watched,
for sure.
That one was just nonstop action. It ripped my fucking heart out seeing Coach Campbell go down, and that Lions team was super fun to watch, man. But the Commanders, they earned that one, man.
And what's particularly rough about the Lions losing this one is they're losing Ben Johnson. He's going to Chicago. It's already been stated. Which shout out to Chicago, way to get a hell of a coach.
We'll see.
I think Aaron Glenn has said that he might leave. So this was like the last year of this group, including the coaches, to kind of get it done. And they just got so decimated by injuries. Even as an NFC fan, I think everybody was kind of like, man, it would be kind of cool to see the Lions win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, no, I didn't think it was that cool.
I think everybody kind of feels for, what they went through as a team. And I don't know, man, it just sucks.
Losing does suck. You think the Bears offensive linemen are like, dude, fuck yeah. We get fucking Ben Johnson. Dude, I'm about to start scoring some touchdowns.
They got some athletic tackles now.
I was about to say some hook and laterals to their fucking tackles.
Their right tackle, I remember when he was coming, I'm trying to remember his name. Oh my gosh, but he can run now. He's got some, he's a pretty athletic dude. God damn, what's his name? D, something with a D.
D's.
Nuts. Darnell Wright, right? Yeah, Darnell Wright.
Darnell Wright.
Yeah, speaking of Ben Johnson going to Chicago, there are fans out there, especially Lions fans, that are upset about them interviewing for other jobs. That's right.
Why?
I think there's a perception from fans that you can't prepare your team as much as possible and interview for these coaching positions.
Erroneous on all accounts.
We dealt with something similar in Philly when we lost to you guys with Jonathan Gannon, who had went to Arizona. I think there was more involved with the Gannon thing, but I always felt like it was a reach.
I lost Doug Peterson. I lost Matt Nagy. I
was about to say all the best coaches.
Eric Bieniemy, Mike Kafka. 4 out of basically every offensive coordinator that I've ever had has gone somewhere else, and we've still had success. You can't. You have to give those guys the opportunity to better on their careers, to strive for like a new position. That's the honor of being one of the best in the league, is that everybody gets an opportunity to take that next step if they get it. I don't think it's the reason why the Lions lost. Their offense put up 31 fucking points.
Had 500 plus yards of offense.
Like what? Like that wasn't it by any means. Ben Johnson put together a great fucking game plan. Bills 27, Ravens 25. The last of the 4 playoff games. Did it live up to the hype? Of course it did.
Yep.
2 of the best quarterbacks in the league duking it out for 4 quarters in the snow, man. Doesn't get more magical than that.
No, it doesn't. It was an awesome game. Obviously came down to that last drive. Everybody's talking about the Mark Andrews drop because obviously that was a 2-point play that would have tied it up.
Fuck, man.
I will say this. Even before the drop, I was thinking in my head, like, they scored way too fast. There was over 1:30 left.
You can't control on how fast you score, though.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, you gotta just fucking score, man. When you can get a touchdown, when you need a touchdown. I would say it's different when
you need a touchdown. You need a touchdown, you got to score. All I'm saying is
you need a touchdown and a 2-point to tie.
Let's say Mark Andrews catches that pass. What happens?
You give yourself a chance for your defense to get a big stop.
I'm just saying, what do you think would have happened? I'm not saying they did the wrong thing. I'm not saying that.
They're going to play would have, could have, should have.
I will. I think the Bills would have gone down there and kicked a field goal anyway. I'm just trying to say Mark Andrews catching that pass wouldn't have mattered.
I would have loved to see what the Bills could have done with it tied up like that. You know, it's good fucking football.
There's no question. Everybody wanted. Yeah.
I like to see everybody like playing and showing their best. Yes, thriving.
One of my favorite playoff games I've ever witnessed was you guys playing Josh Allen and the Bills in the infamous comeback game with the 16 seconds or whatever the hell was left on the clock, because it felt like everybody was playing so well.
Yeah.
Like Josh was playing great. Pat was playing great. That's fun football to watch. You don't ever want to watch something like that end up being the deciding factor in the game, in my opinion. Yeah. It's just not as fun to watch.
I'm with you.
So either way, though, outstanding season for the Ravens, and Bills are going to be coming to Arrowhead next week.
A lot's going to be said about how the Ravens, quote unquote, lost that game, but the Bills fucking showed up
for sure.
The Bills did it. The Bills played their tails off. 27 points against that Ravens defense is damn good. The
Bills are fantastic, as they've been all year, especially towards the end of the year. They freaking have come on really strong. It's been inspiring watching the way this team has come together. You know, I think Josh Allen after the game, you could tell, man, they feel like they've been doubted heavily this year. And they were. I mean, there was a lot of players on the offense that people had not heard of that have showed up and have risen to the occasion.
Yeah.
They play very complimentary football with the run game with James Cook and a lot of the misdirections. The backs are really active in the passing game. The defense showed up big. I mean, Derrick Henry didn't have a bad day, but he didn't have the big day that he did the first time around when they played these guys. And credit to those guys and Sean McDermott for figuring out a way to slow that rushing attack down a little bit. Overall, this was an awesome game between two of the best teams in the NFL. And kudos to the Bills for sure.
Yeah. And I'm excited, man.
We're going to get a great one this weekend.
It's going to be, you know me, I love going up against the best, man. And the Bills are
playing
just as good as anybody in the fucking league right now. So
yes, they are.
I'm excited for it to be Championship Sunday at Arrowhead, baby.
Let's go.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about some previews for Sunday. The NFC Championship, Commanders at Eagles. Jason, got any like keys to the game, or just like right off the bat? Have you ever played a team 3 times?
Yes, I played the New York Giants 3 times the year that we went to the Super Bowl against you guys.
What is that like? I've never played a team more than twice.
It feels weird, especially when they've been 3 meaningful games. Like the one game we had against the Giants was kind of like we were resting guys a little bit into the playoffs. Whenever you play a team twice, you know how this works. Like the first game plays and you see what you did well, what they did well. You go into the next game prepared to either keep doing what you did well or like, hey, be ready for this. If they do this again, this is how we're going to react. And now you're doing that for a 3rd time. And it's like, man, they know exactly what we're going to do and what our counter is. So it's always interesting to see how teams respond to a third game against each other.
Yeah.
I think the Philadelphia Eagles, defensively, the key to the game, you got to stop the rushing attack. This team, I know Jayden Daniel is a great quarterback and he's known to push the ball down the field, but I really think a lot of it is set up with the ground game. Brian Robinson, they get into a lot of manageable third and fourth down situations. And if it's manageable at all, fourth down is going to be a go for it situation.
Yeah.
Try and keep them out of that as much as possible. Easier said than done. They're as good as we've said before, complimentary team. They do a lot of things well. They don't make mistakes. This is not a team you can go into turning the ball over and making mistakes. They will capitalize on it. They will make you pay. Those are the big ones for me. Obviously, offensively, I think that we can run the ball as long as we're executing everything properly. If you go back to that last game against Washington, and credit to Washington now, they adjusted well in the second half, and they really started shutting down our runs for the day. But if the Eagles take care of business and everybody does their job, I think that they should be able to have a successful day on the ground. But this is a really good team. Both of these teams are great. Dan Quinn coaches these guys so well.
Yep.
They have Jonathan Allen back this time around. He's a great player.
Yep.
Bobby Wagner is as good of a defensive leader as you're going to find in this league. So I'm looking forward to watching it. Freaking crazy that an NFC East divisional game is going to decide the NFC champions.
That's fucking nuts. I can only imagine AFC West, like, I can't even fathom it, man. Trying to fucking go toe to toe with a team that knows everything about you, man.
A lot of familiarity here, and that makes a difference. I brought that up earlier. If there's one thing I think Dan does a great job of, those guys are well coached. They know what they're looking for formationally. They know what their keys are. I've always felt like no matter where he's been at, he schemes things and lets those guys operate in the scheme and teaches them well on how to react to stuff. You see it in the way that they adjusted last game, and that's a battle that's going to happen in this game.
Nice.
Well, AFC Championship, Bills at Chiefs. Trav, what's the keys to the game?
I'm not going to tell you those.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll leave that to.
Can I say mine? I'll say mine.
Well, yeah, go ahead and give me the keys to the game, Jason.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I'm giving the fans. I'm not giving you the keys to the game. These are what I think 92%ers.
Okay.
Keys to the game. I don't know.
Good call. Well, we do know this. We got a few extra weapons on offense. I think we're a little bit healthier on the defensive side, so it doesn't mean that, you know, we'll have the upper hand just because of that. You know, it's obviously these two great coach teams, two superstars at quarterback, and playmakers all over the board. The biggest thing for me is just going out there and playing my fucking tail off for these guys next to me, man. We're excited for that challenge to go up against these Bills. We know they match up very, very good with us. It's a very familiar, matchup. We've seen these guys a lot. We've seen them a lot in the playoffs and in the regular season. And you know, that being said, it's gonna be a dogfight.
No doubt about it. I think obviously James Cook is such a huge integral part of that Bills offense. You got to try and slow him down, but easier said than done. And Josh does such a great job. There's something really hard about stopping a passing attack that doesn't just zero in on specific playmakers. I mean, he spreads the ball around as good as anybody else.
Yeah.
And then they're well coached on defense. Come on now, Sean McDermott. Let's go. Sean McDermott, freaking Spagnuolo, Andy Reid, Joe Brady. Gosh, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. This is going to be a fun game. Can't wait.
Fire me up, baby. Best on the best. That's what I love.
All right. Before we get going with the rest of the show, it's time for Travis to duck out of here for a second because he can't be here for this next segment. It's too degenerate for him.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah.
Joining me now is intern Brandon. Hey.
We've only got 2 games this weekend. It's almost done.
Baby.
Oh, my God. All right. Jason, I'm going to build us a single game parlay.
Okay. Hit me.
We're going to build a little single game parlay here, looking at just the Eagles and Commanders.
Got it.
I got 6 picks. Let's whittle it down to 3. What do you like better? Saquon Barkley over 100 rushing yards, or Jayden Daniels 2 passing touchdowns?
I'm picking this or you're doing this?
You're the expert. You inform me. I'm torn. I don't know.
Saquon over 100.
Okay. All right. Jayden Daniels out of here. All right. Do we like Jalen Carter over 1 sack or Jayden Daniels over 1 interception? I have a favorite, but I want to hear the expert.
I mean, with the way Jalen Carter played last game, I'm going to go with Jalen Carter.
All right. Last pairing here. Saquon Barkley, anytime TD scorer, or Jalen Hurts, anytime TD scorer. Is he going to house one, or are we tush pushing?
I'll go with Jalen Hurts anytime TD scorer.
There we go. That leaves us with Saquon over 100 yards, Jalen Carter over 1 sack, and Jalen Hurts anytime TD scorer. That is our single game parlay. That means your odds on that single game parlay are plus 360. $10 pays you $46. Jason, take us home.
Now that everyone knows about some of the awesome bets that are available on DraftKings, you're ready for the big games. Those of you who haven't checked them out yet can get a new customer offer. All new customers who bet $5 will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings app and sign up using code New Heights. The crown is yours. Once again, New Heights is brought to you by DraftKings.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 and over, age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
Before we get out of here, let's get to some No Dumb Questions. No Dumb Questions is brought to you by Mint Mobile.
Alrighty, after hearing you guys talk about obscure sports on Wondery Plus exclusive, I need to know if y'all consider hobby horsing a sport. No, I do not. I do not consider hobby horsing a sport.
There's no way.
I don't consider a lot of things a sport, though, that people call sports. So I'm not really, this isn't so much just a hobby horse thing. I just think that.
Why is this a thing?
Hobby horsing?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's, there's like LARPing and, this thing right here, whatever this is. I mean, there's some form involved. I'll go see what it's about. Hey, if Wyatt can jump over a hurdle like that with a wooden horse between her legs, that's pretty impressive. Watch this. Look at this hurdle. Yeah! I just think this is the type of stuff you open yourself to when you allow judges to be a part of sports. I just don't think sports are, there's a goal scored and somebody has more points than the other team at the end of the day. I don't want to hear somebody's opinion on what my score should have been. I want to know, did I score? Is there a goal in the net? That's a point. I don't need to hear you
this person
tell
in the race?
me that
I throw this further than them?
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me, was my fucking high knee form correct or not? Get the fuck out of here. That's my only problem with this, is that it's a judge sport. Now, highest jump, listen, that's a sport. That's a sport. The jumping, whoever could jump over the highest obstacle with a goddamn wooden horse in between their legs, that I can get on that with being a sport. Because there's no subjectiveness to it. It's like, hey, if you jumped over the higher fucking rung, you fucking win. There was a second part to this question. Also, who would win a hobby horsing competition between Travis, Jason, Jets Jake, and intern Brandon?
It sounds like Jason would.
I don't think I would. I definitely ain't winning the jumping contest.
I'm definitely not doing it.
Well, then you're definitely not winning. So I think
I'm out.
It's really between me, Jets Jake, and intern Brandon. Would you partake in this?
Yeah, sure.
Intern Brandon, in case
Why
you can't
not?
hear.
Oh, can you not hear me?
I don't know. I can hear you. I don't know if they can. I don't know how this works sometimes.
I'm recorded. We
Okay, so
figured
you're
out that mechanism like 2 weeks ago. It's been pretty solid for us.
There we go.
We're advancing the podcast at all times.
Jets Jake, would you try this?
From experience, my sister did this, and it's the dumbest fucking thing ever. She used to just run around our backyard jumping over horse things. Julia, I love you. Sorry for blowing your spot up on a national podcast.
Have you ever told your sister
all the
this?
time.
You used to go to them? You used to have to go to her competitions?
No, she didn't compete in these. She just had them in our backyard, and we just run over the jumps.
Oh, well, if it's a kid that's in the backyard being a kid, that's one thing.
She was in high school.
Oh, my God.
Julia, I love you.
That's so good.
Everybody's got their hobby.
From Ashley Gunno, If Travis is El Trevidor when he has the mustache, what is his name when he has the playoff beard?
Ooh, the playoff beard. I go a little less Spanish, and I go more like
Nordic?
Celtic. Yeah.
Celtic.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Viking.
What did I say?
Celtic. I mean, listen, the Irish people have beards too. I feel like yours, I think it might be red beard.
It's not that red.
Because in the playoff mode, especially, there's like an anger that you play with.
It's not that red.
It's a little red. It's got some tinge to it.
No, you're trying to give me more.
I'm not trying to get you. I'm trying to like give you. I think it's like
brown.
I think red beard is a great. It's not black beard.
No.
It's definitely not black beard. I don't think it's brown beard. I think it's red.
It's
beard.
definitely brown beard.
It's red beard.
It's not red beard.
If somebody saw that beard and they were like, give it a color, they would say red beard.
No, they would not.
Brandon, come in here. What would you call that beard? Not like the actual color, but if you were going to nickname that beard.
Let me get in. Travis, get a little closer.
Come on.
No, you get what you get.
Let the light hit it too.
There's red in there. There's red in there.
There's red in there? Okay.
There's
That
red
means
in
it's
there.
red beard. If it's,
yeah.
I'm not shitting on you. I think it's awesome. It's fun. Redbeard is a great name.
Redbeard's a good one. It sounds more. Redbeard's more pirate. Redbeard's more pirate.
I think
That's a pirate name.
He's mad. Yeah,
I'm not
which is
mad
cool.
at all. There's nothing wrong with someone having a red beard. I'm saying you're throwing me into a boat that I'm not in. Like there's people out here with actual red beards.
Well, yeah, there's redder beards. I just think if you have any redness to your beard, you can be called red beard. Just like I can be called white beard, gray beard. Not yet.
No.
But red beard, I think, is a little bit more lenient.
No. No. This is why they're all dumb questions.
What's a good, I'm just thinking of good beard nicknames. What's a good Nordic freaking.
You can't look it up.
Nordic for Travis.
This is what I'm saying. You can't look it up. It's just look at it, feel the energy.
How do you say Travis in Norse?
You did this, Brandon.
I know.
It might just be Travis.
I fucked up. I can't leave open-ended questions in the show anymore.
Viking names.
What?
What about Ragnar?
Dude. Ragnar.
Did I get it? Did I nail it? Did I nail it?
That, similar to Travis.
It's nowhere near.
Translate the Travis.
God damn it, Jason.
Celtic.
God damn it.
Jason's stuck. He's in a wormhole. He doesn't get out of these things. You did this.
I know. Every week I do this, and I reflect upon this, and I'm like, never do that again. Tomislav, the first king of Croatia.
Travislav?
Travislav.
That's
Travislav?
good. Travislav. I mean, we're Slavic.
Oh, fuck. You got there, Travis. Thank you.
Travis Slav.
Travislav.
Travislav.
When you say it like that, it actually is.
Travislav.
There it is.
You have to say it more Russian.
Why Russian?
Say it more Arnold.
Travislav.
There it is. I am Travislav.
Travislav. That's good. That's real good.
It's funny as fuck.
All right, I think we figured it out. That's it for No Dumb Questions, brought to you by Mint Mobile, the smart answer to saving money on premium wireless. And that also wraps up another episode of New Heights. Make sure you're subscribed to YouTube, to the New Heights channel, and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus and the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
Hey, how about a New Heights Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Reese's New Chocolate Lava Big Cup. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips. Thanks to the production and crew. Please delete everything I said.
It's going to be a lot of editing this episode.
To the 92%ers, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you, man. Get fired up for some championship football, baby. Woo! Some of my favorite things to do after a game, after a big play, is go listen to like the different calls from around the world of the play.
자, 모처럼 마움스가 한번 길게 크리스찬 텍사스를 좀 뒤로 밀어냈습니다. 뒤쪽에서
Is this Japan?
한가운데가 횡안이 열려 있습니다. 데르스 헬싱이 통하여 20야드 5야드까지 트래비스 켈시. 스타디움은 트래비스 켈시의 안방입니다.
Dude, did we just come up with a bit? We have to describe the play. We have to guess the play based on a foreign nation's calling of the play.
You want some Wondery Plus?
Dude.
Wondery, we got you.